Yo, YouTube, MacTac Gang, what's the word? We is back with another banger. And now this one's a banger for real, I ain't gonna lie to you. Last one was a banger, you feel me? I have people hating on me, but it's funny because I had one person call me, so it's like literally, it's what you make of it. Because I had one person literally call me the same day, like, yeah, I see what you're doing, like what you do, you feel me? Show me their host, so like, I need to give me another one. Like, so, and then somebody else gonna comment, a bonehead gonna comment, like, what do you say? He was like all caps, like really just trying to, show me up, talking about go and roll it a good hand pistol course, like a concealment course. Like, bro, what are you talking about? I'm not telling nobody nothing wrong. Like, like maybe I'm forgetting some stuff or I'm not hitting on the points like it really should be hit on, but like I'm not telling you nothing wrong. So you could just take it and not listen, like not use it or just, but don't try to, you feel me? Say I'm basically telling people the wrong stuff or I don't know what I'm talking about because I actually do. Nah, but I know I look so tired right now. It's so early in the morning. You feel me? Got a flight tomorrow. And I got another video for y'all too. I'm gonna show y'all how to fly legally with y'all pipe. Well, with y'all guns. I ain't gonna lie, some Chicago slang. Talking about your pipe. So, but you know what it is. But today I'm gonna be telling y'all how to control pistol recoil like a pro. And I'm not a pro. You feel me? Disclaimer, I am not a pro. But I watched enough videos and I know and you feel me, I can decipher, I can put together what the pros do. So it's like the most common stuff. And I also been to the range, put enough bullets down range myself and actually taught myself how to shoot off watching videos off YouTube. And I'm still getting better. I'm not saying I'm so good. I'm just saying I can see the growth. Like I know it actually works. So I'm not just telling y'all anything. Like I've been doing this. I've been into guns literally for like about a year. I ain't gonna take up too much of y'all time. We finna get right into it. Let's go. But to control recoil, one must understand recoil. And recoil is broke up into two parts because you must understand how the pistol works. So the gun goes up and the gun goes back. Let me go to the side. Let me get my Drake shot like I'm finna make a R&B album. So look though, the gun goes up and back. Muzzle flip and muzzle kick. You feel me? Flip, kick. So kick is vertical, flip is vertical, and kick is, you feel me, back to yourself. Cause like I say, it's a lot of different things a lot of different ways that you can control recoil, and maybe even use it to your advantage. I don't know. Stick around. You might learn something new. Might have a bonus tip for y'all at the end. So it's basically like a couple things, and I would say grip is the most important thing because it's basically grip and stance. But if you have a good grip, you can get away with a bad stance. Because I don't want you to rely on stance every time because it's not. You might not have a good stance, but if you have that good grip, you can understand how to. And just other things too. It's not even like just about the grip. It's how you use your body to your advantages. How you use your joints to your advantage. But I'm gonna hit on all that. So, all right, since you know how the gun recoils, you wanna change how you hold the gun. It's not just like an average person just grab the gun. Oh, sorry, unload it. Glock 17, always my baby. It's my shotty right here. Shorty. Oh. Tell you about the grip. You want to put the force front to back. You don't squeeze it. Like an average person will squeeze the gun like this. And you see how like the pressure is in my fingertips. They're squeezing their palms side to side like this. They're squeezing like, instead of front to back, they're squeezing their fingers side to side, if you can understand what I'm saying. So you want to squeeze back towards yourself and build that grip up. So this is how you hold with one hand. You basically like squeezing with the front of your fingers, these joints, instead of squeezing with your fingertips, because you squeezing the gun the wrong way. So like this, and throw the other hand over, and you want to lock your fingers. So like you build like a vice grip so the gun don't move. So you basically like really have to lock it down in the front because you know it's going back. That's a better way to explain it. So you lock it down in the front because you want to know when it goes back and you want to put pressure. So that's how you can control it from flipping. And then you build the grip on the outside and thumbs straight, you know, thumbs forward. And then I see a lot of people, like usually a lot of people when they first shoot, it's more comfortable for them. Or they'll like put their hand, not saying like, I'm not telling you how to shoot, but it's like, it's easier if when you learn how to, cause you want to get your palm on the gun. This how you really controlling it. You locking the palms of your hands. So you're not just overly squeezing. And then, to be honest, this hand, you having a good grip on it, but you're not over squeezing where your hand is shaking. This is really, to the key, this is really your strong grip. Like you really grip with this because you really want to have this hand as loose as you can, but strong to where it's not shut up. You'll basically think about it how you'll grip a hammer. You grip a hammer, just how you just regularly grab a hammer. Pressure all around. And you like that's exactly how to say it. Pressure all around it with instead of just front to back. You don't want to put the pressure to the side because it's not giving you the gun's not giving you none of this. It's giving you up and back, not side to side. So keep it front to back, and then you locking this part of your hand together. This is how you're controlling the flip. You locking this part of your hand, these part of your palms, and you don't want to. It's not so much about gripping the gun hard, but you have to know where to grip the gun in the right, like where to put the pressure on the gun. So, like I say, in the front and at the back. Not side, but you do want to have this strong grip with this hand because you want this hand as loose as you can have it because you can manipulate the trigger easier, but you still want to have a good grip to where it's not fumbling around. Because to really control recoil, you see the people who really know how to shoot. The gun, when they shoot, is not, their hand's not moving around because they have a good solid grip and their hand is boom, 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 boom. People shoot and it's like, boom, they have to move their hands or their hands sliding off. Or they, like, even my thumb still slides off. Like, I see people, like, boom, their thumb stand right on that. You need that thumb on the, my thumb still slide off sometimes. Because I'm still working myself to get better. But you have to understand, if you know better, you do better. That's the thing. So, because I'm not saying I have this all down pat, but you have to know better to do better. Next comes the stance. The stance is a key part. You building a platform behind the gun, so the energy is not moving you back or kicking you back. Like, you know, so you building that platform so the energy hits you and you know, still where you at and you're not getting knocked back. Because that's what takes longer to shoot. Like, you know, all this and going back, like, you want to stay upright and link forward into the gun to control that energy back towards yourself and don't let it control you. You feel me? You know, like you gotta lock up behind the gun so to hit that energy, relax your body. So, and you want to use another key point, you want to use your joints instead of so much your muscles, because you know you want to be relaxed so that energy could just go right through your body. And this is another, like, that's why I say you want to grip tight with this, because this joint, it stops some of that energy from this gun and it's come back to yourself, so it stops that. So that's why you want to learn how to use your support hand. And most people don't really understand that they need the support hand. So, okay, yeah. So it's an imaginary line basically that you want your heel of your weak hand and your back, the toes of your front, the back foot, your strong hand to align. So you know it's like, and shoulder width apart. So it should be basically like that. And you want to put a little bend to your knees. Bend your knees a little bit so you're not locked up. And you know, like center your hips toward the target so you have a good natural point of aim. That'll be another video that I have to tell you about. But so you want to have a good natural point of aim, knees bent, so you can lean forward so you can absorb that recoil. You're gonna see an instant change, I'm telling you.
No bap.
Also learning how to manipulate the trigger, it would be another point of how to, if you can work on that to mitigate your recoil, because, so I'm gonna show you. Clear gun, no clip in it. So you can see it's called slack. And when people, if you tend not to have a good grip and you slapping it, you throwing the gun. So when you learn how to slow trigger press and go to the wall, and then when it's like, I ain't gonna lie, it's like 3 walls. I just found this out like a week and a half ago that my gun had another wall. So look, I'm gonna try to show you. This the first wall. That's the next wall, because I'm putting more pressure. That's another wall, and I think now it's gonna break. So it's like 3 walls, so you have to really get in tune with your gun and be fond of your gun to really understand how it works. Like, people will say it's playing with your gun. Like, people will just see you putting the clip in, dropping the clip out, or locking it back, and they call it playing with your gun, but it's not playing with your gun. It's actually like, because every time you touching your gun, you really want to build muscle memory. Like, that's why I say you touch points. You want to familiarize yourself with your gun. Like I said in my last video, so I'm gonna link that. Go check that out, because it all ties back into itself. So, and now if y'all made it all the way to the end, got the bonus. What Fly say? She need a bonus. Yeah, I got a bonus tip for it. So, look, you, like I said, use it to your advantage. So, when a gun, like I said, with that, back to that trigger press, you can know. Let me show you about the wall. I didn't even think about this. So look, not the wall, the reset, the reset. Boom. So I talked about it like in my first video. Go check that out too. They all tie back into themselves. So you know. So, but that's the reset. Let me show you again. That's the reset. So you don't have to, like what I said, when you slapping the gun, you can know how to slow trigger press so your gun is not moving. Because to really get accurate shots, people see, like, I'm seeing my sights, like it's on there, but my shots are going up, down, left, right. Excuse me. Like, why my sight? That's how people can understand, like, why am I missing? Like, people have that question, why am I missing? Maybe because the support hand, and this support hand on trigger press, like, you know, you have to get tighter with your support hand, and, like, you putting pressure up, so the gun, because this hand naturally want to push it down, so you want to go up with the left hand, like a little karate chop, and locking down tight with it. So, and you learn the trigger press, like, and then you can use the recoil to your advantage. Because look, when the gun go, with that trigger press, you, so look, I'm trying to simulate it. It's so hard to simulate it, but look, go up. Then you reset it, but you don't wait till the gun comes down to take your finger off. Once the gun goes, once you break that shot, let go. Boom, let go of it and let it reset. Like I said, that's a whole nother video. I would have to do a whole nother video, but I'm gonna definitely show y'all more in depth of how to do it. But to wrap that up, these are some of the most common and most effective ways that I've seen and that I have put to use myself to actually learn how to control the recoil. And just practice on it, work on it, you see yourself getting better. And then just apply some of these things. Like I said, it's not gonna come right away, like you're gonna see instant change, but it's not gonna, it may drastically improve your shooting, depending on like how sloppy some of the technique is. For the day, like I said, it's all what you make of it. Just practice. You know, you're not gonna see the change. You're gonna see a change instantly if you far off from. Appreciate the likes, comments, and supports. And if you're new to the channel, sub up. You know, I'm gonna keep dropping for y'all. And comment what y'all want me to do. If you like this type of content, let me know. I'm here for the people. Like I say, Mac Tag, we out.